Yo, what is up guys, OG here, and today in this video I am bringing you a special video. I was told to do this by my friend, not told, I was asked to do this by my friend, so I am. What I'm doing is I'm doing my class setups, and my class setups are totally different than a lot of people would. And again, these class setups are for the UMG or Frag Cup. Sorry for that. Are the UMG or Frag Cup rules? So some people will be saying, "Oh, that's not allowed in GB." Well, that's because I don't play by those rules. That's the G. I am trying to, I guess you would say, like grow the community wise, and only play like Frag Cup and UMG rules because those rules are closer to the public match set. Because I feel that's better for the community, which is which would make an easier transition from public match is to competitive gameplay. So my first class which I'm going to be doing is my hardpoint class. This is a pretty standard class, perk 1, perk 2, perk 3, lethal, tactical, but I do take out my secondary to basically give myself an extra attachment on my weapon. So I have the MSMC, which is one of the best SMGs in the game. The Scorpion Evo and the PDW do, like I should say, fight over that position. But yeah, one of the best SMGs in the game, I feel. And this is for hardpoint. So I do have flakjack and tactical mask because I'm the one that sits in the hardpoint. And when nades and stuns come at me, I can't be affected. Or else if they pick me off, then they can get points. So I need that stuff that's necessary for me. Toughness, of course, usual. Flinch less when you're getting shot, which is a big deal because if you flinch, you're going straight up and you won't be able to hit them, especially at a long range. My regular cooking frag grenade, so I can cook my nade. I love frag grenades because I love just cooking that nade and then throwing it. Like if they're sitting right outside the doorway, just blow up right there. EMP grenades because, especially on hardpoint, if someone has anything. If they have a tactical mask, it still will affect them, which is a lot of people do run. And the EMP grenades are good for stuff that I can't even think right now, like stuff like a sentry gun and other stuff like that that could be sitting in their base. So I have the MSMC, which going back to that. I have the laser sight, the foregrip, and the fast mags. A lot of people will be questioning why I have these three. I have the laser sight because in a lot of hardpoint maps, and since I'm getting a lot of close quarters, and usually if you aim, you're not gonna you'll hit them more, but it's harder to hit them more when you're aimed in. So I have that because hipfire is great in when you're inside the hardpoint. Foregrip because the foregrip basically reduces less recoil when you're shooting. So if I get into a long range gunfire, I can win it easier because my gun won't be bouncing as much. And fast mags because, for example, on hijacked or anything like that, if I pick off 1 or 2 guys, I'm out of ammo, I gotta reload fast. If another guy runs in, I gotta be able to reload as fast as I can to pick off that other guy. So next one is the SND. As you see, I don't have a perk 2, I don't have a tactical. That's because on SND, I'm a rusher on offense, and I rush to a setup point on defense. So I have lightweight only to run as fast as I can, extreme conditioning run as fast as I can, and dead silence because I gotta be quiet. I have a lethal grenade because I feel lethal grenades do so much more than stuns or EMPs or flashbangs than anything. I feel that they're just little warning devices, which I feel like I would rather have something better on my gun, and better perks to pick them off. So I have that nade because that's so important. So with lightweight extreme conditioning, I could run as far and as fast as I can. And dead silence, I'll be all silent. And I have the lethal grenade. The lethal grenade, just because. If I know a nade spot, which I do know a couple, which I might do a video of soon, I'll be able to just nade them when I don't have to look at the bomb. Even though it's silent, I usually look for the first 20-25 seconds, and then I'll nade it, and then if I don't get a hit, then I'll look after 5 seconds after that nade. Depends on how much time is left. So on the MSMC, I have the long barrel, foregrip, and FMJ. As you see, I don't have steady aim because if I do post up, I don't want people to see the laser. I have long barrel because it adds range, and foregrip because it basically lets it bounce less. So with adding the range and lessing bounce, I'll be able to hit those long range shots that I might get encountered to, especially on SND, on those gunfights that I need to win. And the FMJ because if they decide to dip out behind something, or if I just like see someone, I'm just shooting them, following them, I could possibly get that pick off when they're behind the wall. And a lot of people on head glitches, and you need that FMJ, and especially if they're head glitching on the bomb, the FMJ comes into big handy when you need to get them off that bomb site. So next is CTF. On CTF, I don't need nades and I don't need stuns because I'm full out OBJ on this. So basically, I need long barrel and steady aim because, again, the foregrip I don't really need because I'm going to be getting as close quarter combat as I can. But the range lets me kill them quicker, especially with laser sight. Lets me kill them quicker at a longer range. With the laser sight, I can hit fire them so much easier with long barrel. So I have lightweight and flak jacket to get from anything that they have on the flag, or if they're throwing nades at me or when I'm running. Toughness for, of course, that reasoning again. Extreme conditioning and tac mask because I gotta be able to run as long as I can, and I gotta be able to not get slowed by those stuns. So that's my like full out perk and gun like ultimatum class. And that was my Slayer class. This class is basically the M8A1. It has reflex, foregrip, and quick draw. I'll go into the gun first this time. I have the reflex because I just like the reflex sight on ARs. That's always what I've done. The foregrip because it makes it bounce less, especially with the burst. If I could burst, it'll stay there all the time. That's amazing. And the quick draw because it allows me to look in faster, which means if there's someone downrange, I can scope in faster and pull that shot off faster, hitting all 4 bullets. Even though it doesn't kill him 4 bullets, let's say all 6 bullets, I get him with both 2 bursts, then I'll kill him before he kills me. Unless if he's host and he gets a 1 burst on me, which usually happens because this game is terrible host. But I have lightweight, toughness, and extreme conditioning, just because I don't need Tactical Master Flakjack if I'm going to be slain. So extreme conditioning and lightweight. Even when I am playing S&D with this class, I still really don't need dead silence because usually I'm the one that's posting up on a head glitch, not moving much, so they won't hear me anyway. Then the lethal and the EMP grenade because you never know when you're Slayer what you're gonna need, and never know if you're gonna need to nade people when they're hiding on a head glitch, or if you're gonna need to EMP them and flank around them so they don't even know that you're flanking. So that's that Slayer class, and I guess you guys are wondering with the HJs. That's my hijack class. For most of the time, it's a really weird class. I would agree with it myself. With flakjack and hardline, laser sight, long barrel, and fast mag. Long barrel adds range, which is range on a shotgun is everything. Laser sight adds accuracy, and accuracy is everything. And then fast mags because when I'm underground, mainly for hardpoint, when I'm underground, if I shoot all like 8 bullets, I gotta reload fast. I gotta be able to reload in case if they start rushing me again. Especially with the no respawn delay and hardpoint, that's everything. Then I have tac mask, so when they're stunning and stunning there, it doesn't really affect me. I have my nade in case if I just need to chuck that somewhere. And nades are one of my most important things for me personally. So thank you guys so much for watching this class setup video. And remember, these are my classes. They work for me. That doesn't mean they're definitely gonna work for you, but hopefully if they do, they will. They're pretty sweet classes and they're pretty unique of their own. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you